Hey guys, it's Larry Greenberg. This is going to be the quick unboxing / review of the Sanyo VPC-PD2. I've been wanting a pocket-sized camcorder for quite some time now, and before you ask, is this going to replace my current camera? The answer is no. I'm still using the Canon as my main camera for reviews. I wanted a pocket-sized camera though that was portable, that I could bring to trade shows and other events, and also out and about with my family. And before you ask, why don't I use the iPhone 4 for that? The iPhone 4 is great for video, but using the camcorder feature does drain your battery. So I don't mind throwing a small size camera like this in my gear bag that I can have to shoot for video. So I tried a flip camera and I only had it for a couple days. It was not playing well with my Mac and I decided to take it back. I really wanted one that used SD cards anyway, as opposed to onboard memory, and this one fits the bill. So while I was in New York yesterday for the PepCom event, I picked up this at J&R Music World. This camera sells for $149.99 and it features HD video recording combined with a 10 megapixel still camera, uses SD, and it has built-in software for web uploading. So let's take a look at it real quick and I'll show you what it's all about. Inside the box, you obviously get all the manuals, warranty, paperwork, and all that kind of stuff in several different languages. Here is the camera itself. I'll get to that in a second. You also obviously get the battery, which I've already put in, and then you get a USB cable that you can use to transfer directly to your computer if you don't feel like popping the SD card out in each time. This thing has a built-in USB port or plug, just like the flips do, and I guess you can use this if your computer is hard to reach the back of, or you want to use a hub and you can't get the little pop-out USB plug in, and you can use this instead. Nice feature. I actually had that problem with the flip. I wanted to plug the flip into the USB port on the side of my Apple keyboard and I couldn't do it because the way the plug was shaped. If I had this, I would have been able to do so. So here is the camera itself. There it is. You can see it looks just like a regular still video camera or a still digital camera that shoots regular still pictures. That's how small it is. And the lens almost looks just like it. If you looked at the front, you'd think it was a regular camera. But if you turn around the back, you can see the LCD and now it resembles more of a video camera. So I'll take you around the back first. Let me turn it on. So there it goes, there it's on, and the startup is pretty quick. You can see it shows the date and the time when you power it on. On the left side of the screen, it shows you the number of still pictures you can shoot, and it actually goes up to 12 megapixel. And then on the right, it shows you how much video you have left and what format you're shooting in, because you can set it to the different video qualities. And you do that by using the directional pad and moving it to the right, and you can see that there's full HD. Right now I'm in 720. Then you can go down to all the way down to 640 by 480. So I'm going to keep that in 720, and then if you click to the left, you can choose the size for your still pictures: 12, 10, 5, 2 megapixel, or lower. And again, I'm going to leave it on 10. And there we go. And then it's pretty simple to operate. All you do is click on each shutter depending on what you want to do, whether you want to shoot still pictures or video. And then you have some setup options like turning on and off the flash, playback, and of course the power switch. On the front, you can see the zoom that comes out when you open the lens all the way out, and I'll show you that in a second. And then, of course, just the label that they put on the front. There is a light or flash that operates with the camera, and then 2 speakers on the side for when you're doing playback. As far as shooting goes, it's pretty simple. Again, using the red for video or the silver for the camera, and then again I said it has a flash. So let me put something on the table that I can zoom in on and show you the zoom. So there's my remote. Let's see if I'm back like that. I can use these buttons to zoom in. It's a 3-time zoom, so you kind of have to be really steady when you zoom in. But I think the noise is pretty minimal when you're zoomed in, even rather close up. I was pretty impressed with the zoom when I saw it in the store. So I took some video while I was at one of the stops that we made yesterday at TechServe, which is unbelievable Apple reseller in New York City, and they have just tons of cases and accessories for not only the iPhone and the iPod and the iPad, but the Mac. I said to MTP Flyers, who was with me yesterday, I've never seen a single Apple store that had more stuff for every Apple product on the market. You know, there's a lot of great Apple resellers and stores that have, you know, iPhone cases. This had everything: iPhone cases, iPod cases, iPad cases, Mac accessories, everything in one spot. It was amazing. So some of the video I shot, really neat looking store. I also took some still pictures when I got home, just so I could see, you know, how the still pictures worked, and I was pretty impressed with those as well. As far as getting to the SD card, it has a little pop-up thing on the side, and that's where the SD card and the battery are stored. You can see that there. Of course, also HDMI out. It doesn't come with an HDMI cable. You'll need to use your own, but you know, you can hook it up to your TV to watch videos straight from here. And then it also has, like I mentioned, the pop-out USB plug, which I'll get to over here. And to get that, you simply slide this little cover off. Then it has a little switch down here that you slide out, and that brings out the USB connector, which you can see here. Also has a tripod mount, so you can use it as a tripod. You know, the other thing I figured I'd do with this is use it as my backup in case, you know, something were to happen to my main camera. I would use this as my backup and, you know, have it on hand. So the battery is about to die on this. I obviously haven't charged it up, so I'll shut it down. And there you go. You see the lens just goes right back in. I've been pretty impressed with this so far in the short time I've had it. You know, the only drawback, of course, is probably the battery life, which is only about 2 hours. I think I'll probably try to pick up a second battery just so I have one on hand when I'm out and about. But I think all in all, this is going to fit my needs just right, exactly what I need, you know, in a small portable video camera. So again, I won't be using this on my channel for my videos, but I will be using it from time to time to show you guys stuff when I'm out and about, you know, during the day and night. So that is a quick look at the Sanyo VPC-PD2 on sale for $149.95. Link in the video description. If you have any questions about this product or anything else, feel free to drop me a line. Otherwise, you have a great day.